In the shadow of the shipyard where the Titanic was built, a new piece of music dedicated to those who lost their lives when it sank. Requiem for the Lost Souls of the Titanic was composed by Philip Hammond.
So my first image was of these lost souls at the bottom of the sea, 2.5 miles down, trapped on the ship who couldn't get out from that, if you like, darkness.
More than 1,500 lives are lost when Titanic sank in the icy waters of the North Atlantic. The gleaming new visitor center, Titanic Belfast, built on the site where the ship itself was constructed, is a testament to the enduring fascination with the tragedy. The nearby Ulster Folk and Transport Museum is staging an exhibition called Titanica, which tells the story of how the ship came to be, the people who built it, and what happened when it went down. The museum's William Blair says Belfast has not always been so comfortable trumpeting its role in the Titanic story.
Belfast historically has had a rather ambiguous relationship with the story. It was almost like mentioning Macbeth in the theatre. It was just bad form to do so. Over time, we've come to realise and to maybe better appreciate what Titanic also represents in terms of as a window on Belfast's industrial prowess at that time, and what a remarkable company the shipyard was, which in many ways it was the Cape Canaveral of its day.
Harland and Wolff, the Belfast company that built Titanic, is still standing. Though it rarely gets involved in Titanic-related festivities, it's making an exception for this anniversary. It's one of the sponsors of Hammond's Requiem. David McVeigh is the company's sales and marketing manager.
Obviously the subject is delicate for Harland and Wolff. We do not wish to be seen to be participating in any financial gain related to Titanic, because we feel culpable. Even 100 years later, there still is an emotional link to the fact that there was a huge loss of life. So therefore, what we wanted to do was to be able to demonstrate our connection to it in a way that was respectful to those who lost their lives, and I think this is the perfect vehicle for that.
For the shipbuilders, the tragedy also had a personal dimension. A group of 9 so-called guarantee men joined Titanic for its maiden voyage. None survived. The premiere performance of Hammond's Requiem will take place at St. Anne's Cathedral in Belfast on the evening of April 14th, 100 years to the day after the ship hit an iceberg. Matt Cowan, Reuters.